And welcome everyone to This Week in the USHL. Bernie Corbett joined on one of our player profile segments by Brady Hjelle. He's a 20-year-old goaltender for the Cedar Rapids RoughRiders. Hails from the border community of International Falls, Minnesota, and returned to the USHL this season after matriculating at Minnesota Duluth for 2 seasons. Now back in the USHL and looking forward to returning to Division I college hockey next season from the WCHA to the CCHA. He'll be playing his college hockey for the Ohio State Buckeyes, was a midseason USHL All-Star, and is on an outstanding run this season, 37-4 this season, leading the league in wins, 5th best in goals against at 2.23, and also leading the USHL with 5 shutouts. Brady, welcome to the program. Glad to have you here on This Week in the USHL.
Thanks for having me.
Brady, the opportunity to go back to the USHL, and what was the decision-making process about there? And you seem to really be thriving here, and for the second time you've been able to attract Division I scholarship opportunity. That's got to be very exciting for you to know that you'll be back in college hockey next year with the Buckeyes after an outstanding season at the USHL level.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really hard decision to leave all my buddies at Duluth, but my family and I decided it was the right thing to do. And knowing Coach Carlson so well from the previous time I played, it made it a lot easier. And it's worked out pretty well. I'm really excited for next year and really excited to see what we can do with the rest of this year.
Well, Cedar Rapids has been one of the outstanding programs in the league this season. Think back to 3 seasons ago when you were in the USHL. Is competition, would you say, much tougher this season for you?
I mean, it's good every year. I mean, the guys are getting better every year, and I mean, it's pretty comparable. I mean, good players on every team, and all the teams have a lot of depth.
Now, looking at your workload this season, sometimes you get involved in more of a goaltending rotation. That hasn't been the case for you in Cedar Rapids. You've really been the workhorse, the go-to guy, something I would suspect you probably thrived on. 13 straight starts, and you've appeared now in 41 of the team's 46 games. So you're definitely getting your money's worth there between the pipes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love to play, and I mean, it's just fun to get out there every chance I get. I mean, like I've been asked about that before, and you never know how much you're going to play from here on out on any team, so you just got to have fun with each start.
Well, you recently clinched a playoff berth, and the Eastern and Western Conference in the USHL has been a little bit of a discrepancy. The Western Conference really tremendous quantity and quality. You were able to secure a spot, and you've been trying to chase that Green Bay team during the regular season.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good team, but so is everyone else. I mean, there's no such thing as an easy game in this league, and I mean, we have to just come to play every night and try to catch up to them here with our remaining 14 games.
You know, coaching in the USHL, outstanding. You look at the resumes and track records of so many of the guys around the league. You talked about this being your second time to have an opportunity to play for Mark Carlson. Just to talk about Mark a little bit, as he nears 400 wins in his USHL career. That's a great benchmark.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best coach I've ever played for. I mean, I love playing for him. I'll do anything he asks, and I'm sure a lot of the guys would say that he's coached over the years. And I mean, just the coaching in the league is just unbelievable. It's what makes the league really run.
You got 14 fellow RoughRiders currently committed to play Division I hockey. Offensively, you know, you talk about pitchers getting run support, and for goaltenders getting offensive support in the form of goals. You've got 3 guys with Kason Holman, Mike Parks, and Sam Warning. They're all en route to 20-goal seasons, and in the USHL, that's usually quite an accomplishment to be able to hit that.
Oh, I mean, we have a lot of depth in every position, and I mean, you can see that from what you just said. And I mean, we got just guys chipping in every night. I mean, it's not the same guys every night, so it's really good to see.
Yeah, you got a pretty good balance up front, and also boasts one of the league's top scorers in Jason Megna. And Justin Kovacs is on a very nice point streak right now, 12 points in his last 8 games, and tallied in shootouts last weekend. Has he been working on those shootout moves against you in practice?
He saves the good ones for the games. In practice, he doesn't really bust them out on us, but I mean, he's definitely got some dangles that he likes to use for those shootouts.
You also have 3 defensemen in front of you right now that are going to be bound for Division I hockey. Just to talk about the support you're getting there from your D-Corps.
I mean, our D-Corps has been great. We've had a lot of injuries lately, but we've had some guys that have really stepped up and played bigger roles. And Greg Amlong is a perfect example. I mean, he's been getting a lot of ice time lately, and he's just out there blocking shots every shift, throwing hits. I mean, he's a great guy, great player.
You got a dozen games left into the stretch run of a long season, and you got to feel at this point, Brady, that you can do some damage when playoff time comes. And if you can survive in that Western Conference, that'll be quite an accomplishment. That should bode well for you.
Yeah, I mean, every game's big, and we're just looking at taking care of business here for the next 14, and then we'll see what happens in the playoffs. Hopefully we can keep it carrying into there.
Well, I want to wish you the best of success for the rest of the regular season and on into the postseason, Brady, and hope to be talking to you again down the road here on This Week in the USHL. Best of luck.
Yep, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Brady Hjelle, the netminder for the Cedar Rapids RoughRiders. He'll be bound for the Ohio State Buckeyes next season. Our guest on This Week in the USHL.